Hey everybody, shall we get into a game? Let's do it. We're doing 960. 10-minute, zero increment, 960 games. Title of the stream is Simple Chess Tricks at Work. We're mainly looking at fundamentals. And I really like the 960 format because it helps me work on my opening fundamentals. Opening fundamentals rather than, playing this classical chess position. I don't know. I feel like it's more memorizing moves I don't love. And because I have the, fundamentals of controlling the center, pieces like the center, developing knights before bishops. Yeah, just with 960, I feel like rather than looking for specific moves to play, you're looking more. You're developing. I like it because I feel like I'm developing my fundamental understanding of what it means to control the center. Okay, we got a game. Let's see. First thing I do when I start this game is look for any unprotected pawns. That pawn's unprotected. This pawn is unprotected. Yep, protected. Wait, yeah, protected. All these are protected, and these two are protected. So we have two unprotected pawns here. So maybe, why don't we go in for an attack on one of those pawns? So I'm moving that pawn forward to develop the bishop. Oh my gosh. He did it to me. Okay. Well, see, this is a good lesson. Number one, fundamental step number one. So he did that. He did what I was doing. Step number one in when you're going through moves to think of is you have to look at your opponent's threats, right? So I mean, he's definitely probably gonna see. Oh, look at that! I need a move. I need to move this here too because that pawn was hanging. So yeah. This is already pretty devastating. Wow, look at, he's about to get my, oh my goodness. This is terrible. This is terrible. What do I do? What is the best move here? Oh my goodness. Well, he's taking my rook. Oh, I really messed that up. But this is also part of the reason why I like 960 is because the action starts immediately, and that's definitely pretty fun. I'm gonna see if I can kind of do. Ugh, I really messed that up. This isn't even targeting. I wanted to target one of these two pawns. We might need to play a different game. I usually just play one game and then analyze it. But this could just be way too devastating to the point where it's not even necessary. Oh well. But we still follow fundamental rules. What are the rules? We got to get our pieces in the game, right? And if it would be nice to somehow, can I castle here? This is my king side, so king side castling. King will end up here. Rook stays where it is. I say we do it. Yep. Now that piece is protected. Then we can get the bishop. We can't really get the bishop anywhere. We're gonna have to push these center pawns so we can get the bishop into the game. Oh my goodness. I feel like there's just no moves. This is ridiculous. Okay, don't blunder any more pieces. That is the goal for the rest of this game. Oh, hold on. I have a knight unprotected. There you go. There you go. See? We're fulfilling the promise. Can the knight even go anywhere? Crazy. It was so bad. Such a bad start. Dang. I feel like we have to undevelop it. I don't know. Feels way too aggressive. I don't know. Lame. Right there. Oh, Plant Genie's in. Hi, Plant Genie. What's up? Nothing much. I saw a viewer in there, but I wasn't on my chat, so I missed it. Ugh, I lost another pawn. Plant Genie, this is just not going well. Not going well. I think I'm gonna have to play another game. Uh-huh. But now, oh, gosh. The knight's still... Knight is... Trouble. I'm just gonna resign. This is just too awful. I need to play a different game. How bad was this? One blunder. Let's just do a quick game review because I want to know how far up they were at the very end. Yeah, they were +4. It was over. Oh, I was actually winning here for a second. What was the best move? To this? Yes, it was. See? Double attack. And that rook is protected, so it's fine. Funny. Oh well. Let's see. A new game. Play online. And now we're getting into the real chess lesson. Okay, we're in a new game. Check for undefended pawns. Undefended pawn here. And that's it. We have one undefended pawn. And we can attack it immediately by pushing this pawn forward. I like a subtle push. I don't think I want to push way out here. I feel like I like pushing only once just because it gives it a better support of the center. Yeah, now we're doing all right. Now we're doing all right. Let's see. This also feels, oh my goodness, but I'm really okay. I like this move because it sticks a pawn in the center. My queen is definitely feeling a little trapped here because it's behind this whole pawn chain. So he's attacking my center. He has one person on it. Can I stick another person on here? I think this feels good because if he takes, I still have this nice chain of pawns, which is always good. The chain of pawns is nice because it's hard to attack this pawn out in front because, well, it's supported by a pawn, which is supported by a pawn. Oh my gosh, I keep doing that. How do I keep doing that? I did it again. And I'm gonna lose my rook. Oh my goodness. This is not working out today. Dang. Yeah, he'll take my rook for my... Yes, but now we're in trouble. It's those isolated pawns that can definitely get you. Or, well, not isolated, unprotected pawns. There's like unprotected pawns in the beginning of this game, and they can definitely get you into trouble. So now we're down material. We are down a rook and a pawn. What do you do when you're down material? You do not trade material. You don't trade material. You attack heavily. And why don't you trade material? Because if you trade all the material down, if we got to the end, you know, he would be he would just be up a rook. So it would be just one rook versus all my pawns. What is he attacking here? That doesn't look good. I guess we have to... Oh, we can develop a piece. That seems fine. Check that pawn. Yeah, you don't want to trade material, because if you trade all the material down, he's up a rook, and that's just easily winning. The more pieces I have on the board, the more... when you're down material, the more pieces you have on the board, that's the person that's down material, the more likely you are to create chances for yourself. And I think the general strategy is you have to be extra aggressive. Because I think if you play just too much defense down material, I mean, they're eventually gonna find a way to weasel in because they're up an entire piece. So you just kind of go for broke, which I have to do because, again, second game in a row, I found the undefended pawn right when we started, and then I forgot about, because when you play 960, some of your pawns start out undefended. So in this case, it was the a7, a2 pawn. The knight was back here. Hold on. The knight was back here, right? So this pawn is completely undefended. And I lost it. And since that pawn is undefended, you take that pawn, and then you also get the rook. So it wasn't a good start. But yeah, now we're playing aggressive. We're playing aggressive, and we're not blundering any pieces. So these knights are definitely eyeing this square. I need to play aggressive. What is this? This feels... I mean... I don't know if I would get away... Oh, well, yeah, he can just take it, so that's not good. I mean, if I do take this, no, that's not good, because he'll just get an open file after he castles, so that's kind of funky. What do I do here? I should definitely... You want to play using all your pieces. That is definitely a fundamental rule. And maybe there's just a nice spot. Knights are always so tricky, because that knight is definitely wanting to just jump into this game. All right. I'm gonna go here. That puts him on a more active square. What is a more active square? A more active square is just when your pieces have more opportunity, more options. You know, from my bishop on this square, it only has these options. When I put my bishop on this square, it increases its options by 3. Right? So, yep, that's a more active square. What's the issue with this knight? He can come here. Nothing's really scary there. Any check? There's a check there, but it doesn't feel that scary. So I think we just want to continue with our development. Let's give our queen more options. Right? That feels good. That feels a little scary. Fundamental rules. That's what we're focused on in this chess stream. I've definitely read some chess books. I have, and I'm not, super terrible at this game. Like, if I play a daily game, I can find some good tactics and stuff. But when you stick me under time pressure, I don't have enough familiarity with the pieces, and I kind of just, I blunder often. So part of the reason I'm doing this, part of the reason I'm doing these chess streams is because... Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, shoot, I didn't see that. He put 3 people on this pawn. I only had 2 people. Not good, not good. How did I miss that? I missed it. Oh, well. So we're gonna have to leave it like that. What I have... two people covering that spot. So I think I could do this. This is fine. This is fine. I'm threatening the queen. I mean, it's just a trade, so it's not that great. But we're getting close to threatening this pawn here, which I definitely really like. I'm gonna move my knight there, and then that's a checkmate. That would be pretty cool to squeeze in there. He is only rated... Oh, he's rated 1,000. Okay. See, I have to put my... Oh, gosh. So we found that. Stay aggressive. I had a check here. Except I didn't. But now I do. So maybe I'll do a check here. That gets my bishop into the game. I don't love that check there, because then I'm just trading pieces again. I don't really care to trade pieces. What is he threatening? Always check on where's the threats. I don't know. And I would like to not trade. I don't want to trade. What can I do? I guess what I can do is go threaten a pawn, even though he can just move that forward. I don't know. I don't know if that's doing anything. I may need to just back up and do some defense. I mean, this is not looking good. That is not looking good. Oh, goodness. Okay. I think we're done. I think we can resign. We'll do another resignation. I think we'll just play another game too, because I'm playing these... Let's see. I keep playing these games where I blunder a whole piece in the beginning, so it's not that interesting to review. I think I'm just losing right at that moment. Yeah. Yep. That was the fateful move. That day, it was a great move, even though we had spied it right in the beginning, and we missed it. Really. Oh well. What is he? What is it? He's only up a pawn here? That's so interesting. I don't know. That's a really complicated game though, so yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense that you would just capitalize on that win after. I mean, I would feel pretty good about being up a pawn and a rook right in the beginning. But yeah, let's play a different game. What are we at? We're only at 20 minutes in, so starting a new game. We'll have to, because I would like to discuss, you know, basic principles. I love basic principles for chess. I love like that is like your guiding factor in like I just like how it just makes the game work. So first, looking for unprotected pawns. I think there's only one. This pawn is unprotected. We have to be careful of the h2 pawn. Look at, he's already threatening to bring his bishop out and attack my pawn. So I'm going to respond by putting a blocker in front of the pawn. I really like 960 because, well, the action starts immediately. He's already going for a threat, which is pretty fun. Um, and I really like it too because it forces you to really consider and think about opening theory. So we're going to talk about opening theory, right? Because these are the chess lessons from a 618 rated player. But, you know, fundamentals are fundamentals, and they're nice to get ingrained in you, right? So fundamental theory is develop your pieces, right? Oh, another fundamental is don't move the same piece twice unless you definitely have really good reason to. This is a fork here, but I'm not like too afraid of it because I could just take with my pawn. What else? None of this, I don't think any of this looks scary. And he's just moved his piece twice, so I don't know. That seems fine. I could kick him. Should I just kick him? If I kick, here's another fundamental opening theory. You want to push pawns that open the eyes of your diagonal pieces, right? You know, like that is a opening fundamental theory, and then you really get the hang of that by playing 960, because yeah. Now this bishop has some action. It kind of blocked off my knight a little bit. So maybe, well, another rule is you want to develop knights before bishops. Why? Because bishops have a lot of options, but and knights have so few. But I don't really like my options. You don't want a knight on the rim just because they have less opportunity. And if I put my knight here, I'm blocking in my bishop. I think I'm just gonna stick my bishop there. That feels protected, and I don't know, it's doing something. Why pieces in the center of the board, here's another opening fundamental theory on chess, is pieces in the center of the board. Okay, this is interesting. What do I want? What do I want? I think, okay, here's another principle. Attack towards the center. Sometimes there's like exceptions, but I'm 618 rated, and I don't know the exceptions. So we just start with the basic fundamentals. So we attack towards the center. And now we continue with our development, right? Knights develop before, but first, with each move that your opponent makes, you want to see what the threats are. I don't see any. And then you look for capture check threats. It's always capture check threats. I was watching like this coaching call with this GM to some other player, and it's always capture check threats, even at the highest level. And when you like look at the computer analysis of the game, it's always capture check threats. But yeah, it's knight before bishops. I don't see any major threats. I want to put more on this pawn. He has two people on this square. I have two people on this square. How can I put another person on that square? I don't know. I don't think I want to do that just because I'd rather develop a piece. You want to play using all of your pieces. So he's looking to bring his bishop out. Maybe. Oh, maybe attack this pawn. I could probably put a defender on this pawn. No, I can do that second. I think this is an okay move. And if he goes to attack my pawn, I have an immediate defender of that pawn. I'm okay with this. I think I'm okay with this. It seems fine. Right. So I was thinking about moving my pawn forward for that. I mean, my bishop, developing my bishop for this move. But I also kind of like solidifying my pawn chain. And it gives my queen a little more breathing room, which is kind of cool. I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to have to castle king side, which is fine. It puts me on a dangerous white square diagonal, but he's, you know, kind of same boat as me. So definitely want to hold on to my black square bishop. I want to develop my light square bishop. Let's see. A good square for this. This pawn is undefended, right? So we open with an attack. There's no way he can immediately attack me, so I like this move. Putting pressure here. Feels good. And you don't really want to push these pawns. Right, so I could go here, and that's kind of a double attack. You'd have to move his rook, and I could take, but then I'd be trading a knight for a bishop, but you get a double pawn. But it opens the eyes of his queen a lot. So I don't know. That's like, this is what we're gonna look at in the game review. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Oh shoot, you know what we have to deal with though? I want to castle in this direction, but I can't because I'd have to castle through check. So this is actually not very good. So I think I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to get this. Shoot, I didn't think of that. That's a good move. Okay. Good call. Good call. Yeah. This isn't looking good, guys. Not looking good. I guess we'll... What can I do? And I kind of just... I don't feel like I like this trade very much. It just really can get the queen into the action. I think I just have to... I mean, he didn't really do anything, so... I mean, it is helpful. It's helpful to get your rook not on the back rank. Now you can just swing his queen over. This isn't looking good. I think I have to do some creative king protection. Maybe by like tucking my king in here. Let me bring the queen into the game. Let's bring the king forward, because, or we can see. I'm thinking about moving this pawn forward because that gets a nice connect forward chain. And this knight can't push forward because of my bishop, so I don't know. Let's do it. I need to move more quickly. I'm not good at moving quickly. That is tough. This is kind of interesting, but he just take with his rook, so I think I have to take. Yikes. Yikes. This isn't going well, people. This is not going well. I have no king safety. We really have to just kind of go for something. I'm gonna push this pawn since I have no chance. Oh, well, actually, this is kind of interesting. I can have this move now. He's protected. And maybe I can finally get a castle in. He's got 2 people on it. I'll match you, right? You gotta learn to count. 2 on, 2 on. Oops. But I mean, you can just swing the queen over. Which, or that. So 3. And then since I'm gonna be castling queenside. If I castle queenside, my rook's gonna be here, unfortunately. I think I just had to bring my rook into the game. Ugh. Ugh. But, so I'm playing 960, right? And there's not a lot of people that play 960. So, if I try and get someone at my own level, around a 618, like I can be waiting for a decent amount of time. Like, I don't know. Sometimes it times itself out and I don't even get to... Anyway, so I have to play people that are a lot better than me sometimes. He's coming to destroy my pawn structure. See if he attacks here. So like right now I have like a really nice pawn chain, but he's about to wreck it. And that's annoying. I can't really move this. I have no checks. And my queen is pinned. This is the worst. This is the worst. Maybe I'll do that. This is yeah. What? So I take back, and now this is a target. This is the base of the pawn chain. It used to be way back here, all defended and safe. I have my queen, my knight pinned to my queen. This is because I'm protecting it. I have no pawn to protect it. How do I do anything? I only have 16 seconds left anyway. Just go here, and now you can take this. That wasn't the right move. Okay. Alright. That was fun. We just got forked. Meh. Really tough games. Really tough games. Let's see what happened. This one was tough, but I'll oh, he's challenging me again. I don't think I'm gonna accept the challenge though. Because I want to actually review this game. See what we got. Wait for the computer to catch up. I like when it tells me what the move was. I think, oh, you know what I need to do so it's faster? Is I can go into the review section. Let the review finish. I think this makes it faster. It just seemed like it was going super slow. Oh man, I was winning for a while. Then he slowly got his advantage back. Game, it says that my what it thinks my rating should be is 250. Hopefully that's not the case. I had a 52% average. He only had 60% average. So I think it was kind of a tricky game. He blundered. I probably missed the blunder. But yeah, let's check it out. Here we go. Now these are popping up much quicker. So I don't really care about mistakes because they're usually too subtle to like see exactly what the mistake was. But yeah, we were playing good in the beginning here. This was all fine. Mistake. Man, we were even here. I felt really bad in this. Like, I felt really bad here. But that's where it all started. That was the bad. Yeah, I was trying to man, that is equal. That's equal. I thought I was doing so terribly. No, it's tricky. It's tricky. Sometimes you can be like equal on material. I think in a game I was playing yesterday or 2 days ago, I was equal on material. And it was like +3 or something, or -3. I don't know how to say it. Is it relative to if you're losing? If you're losing, it is always -3, or is it white versus black? I don't know. I was losing by 3, and it was equal material. Super interesting. And this just feels terrible to me. Like, this whole open file, he controls this open file, and I would really like to castle, but I can't. I just feel like, where is my king safety? So wild. Anyway, so this was the bad move. Let's see if I can just play around and find some more decent moves, because right now this is good. This is a super balanced game the entire time. What was I was winning here. That is just crazy. I was +2. These games are so confusing to me. Let's go back and watch the evaluation bar. This is very interesting. Evaluation bar, steady, +5. Oh, see? That was the fundamental that we covered, right? Because he moved his knight once, and then he moved his knight twice. You cannot, it is crazy whenever you evaluate things with the engine. It is always a mistake to move your piece twice. You're losing a tempo, and you're not getting your pieces out to fight. You cannot move a piece twice, and that was a huge benefit to me. So yeah, I'm already a pawn ahead because he moved his piece twice, and I can kick it, and it said that was a good move. What is the better move? Ooh, it's probably to develop this bishop. It's probably to develop the bishop, and then I can attack the knight. See what the best move is. F6. Oh. That's what I played. Why does it say good? Sometimes I think when it does the evaluation, like, it does it so quickly that the computer doesn't have time to decide what actually is the best move. So it says it's good, but I think it's actually the best move. Yep, it is. Bishop d6 was the next best move, which is what we were looking at, right? But I like this move because I mean, it's a simple move that supports the center, and it opens the eyes of your bishop. So I like that. It kicks the knight. Yeah, and I brought my bishop out. And that's a good enough move. He takes... And then look at that. That is a crazy... That gives me... it's 1.3 right now. He moves this pawn forward. It's 2.1. Almost 1.9. It's like another half a pawn. I don't know if that's worth investigating. 1.4 to 1.9. Half a pawn differences... They're usually too subtle for me to really comprehend. But yeah, developmental move, that's good. Push the pawn was the best move. That's good. See, this I felt like pretty decent at. I guess, you know what I should have done is probably move my rook here so that he can't castle. That would have been cool. But hold on, don't get too crazy now. Nope. That pawn's defended. This feels really, really good. I really like this rook move here. So that's something to consider. We want the rook to come in to get in the way of castling. Nice. What's the best move? Rook f8. Yep, there you go. Rook f8 is the best move. And anything else is a mistake, because, like, it's gotta be, because, like, I can stop his castling. That is so huge. And look, and right when he does that, oh, why? Oh, I can't castle. That's why. I can't castle. But yeah, that castle, and I still have 2 plus 2, which is crazy. I just thought I was, no, I didn't think I was losing at this point. I moved this out, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot do anything without castling, but I'm still a point up. Okay, so this was a mistake. 2.2 to 1.4, so that's a whole pawn. That's kind of interesting. What if I were to make another move again? What would it be? I mean, I do like the idea of developing this bishop and getting him into the game. I could stick him here. That's at least pointing at... Yeah, I liked this move because I liked this move because it was targeting this pawn. And this is when I noticed that I can't castle. So my thinking was I would move here and then he would move here to save his rook. I did not consider the move, just moving down. I didn't consider that, which he did. And that's the best move, definitely. Keep the castling alive. But yeah, I liked that move, so I'm curious. See if we can find the best move here. There's a check. Checks are always nice, but he's just gonna take me. It would be nice to get the queen doing something. You don't want to bring her out too intensely. And I don't know. We could push that pawn. Kind of cool. Just knocks the knight around. The knight can't come to any too threatening of squares, so I guess I like this move. I still like getting my bishop off the back rank. Is this better for some reason? I don't really like this move because if I just take this, I'm trading a bishop. Let me just start over. I don't like this move because if I'm threatening this trade, I'm trading a bishop for a knight. And this also just feels weird because it opens the eyes of his queen, which feels not great. So I don't like that. I also like, maybe where could I take him, put him? I could put the queen here. You threaten me? Yeah. Put the knight there, and then I have to move again. So, what? My guess is our queen here or on there. Let's see. Best move, h5. Okay, this kind of actually does make sense. I never think about those moves because it makes sense because, all right, check out my pawn structure. My pawn structure is going in this, oops. My pawn structure is going in this direction. I can easily get my next pawn move forward to get that connect 4. And whatever direction your pawns are pointing, you want to push these pawns forward because, I mean, the whole reason your pawn chain is strong is because this connect 4 pawn chain has to be targeted at the base of the chain. So you don't want to push the pawns on at the base of your chain. You want to push the pawns on this side of the chain because it just strengthens your chain. And obviously these pawns can't get connected into the connect 4, but you want to push the pawns on this side. Also, you want to push these pawns because, I mean, this is super threatening. I I mean, I definitely see that now with this rook behind this pawn, because we're just about to tear open the king side in 2 moves here, here, and look at that. I mean, that's pretty devastating. That king is wide open. So I like that a lot. And then the other move is queen e6, which I think is just a developmental move. I don't know. So that was fun. What was the best move there? Yeah, it was h6, pushing that pawn and tearing open the king side. But I went for this move because this pawn, I go by that other fundamental rule, capture check threat. This is a threat. That's a threat. That pawn is unprotected. He moved the pawn, and then I moved this piece because I had the double attack, and I really liked that move because I can't castle here. I can't castle here because I'm in check. So I really was hoping, I kind of missed this. I was hoping that he would come here to threaten my bishop, but he did the best move, which was just to bring it down. And at this point in the game, I thought I was completely losing. So I shouldn't think that way. I mean, you never, like, I'm not good enough. I'm a 613 level rated player. I'm really not good at looking at balanced positions and being able to decide who's better. Because, like, in this position, I just feel like white is way better here because, well, yeah, let's analyze this. Maybe if you guys have any thoughts on why this is better for black, I'm up 1.3. I'm very interested in that understanding, right? Because I think I like white's position here because, well, I have to do something about this bishop. What am I going to do here? I can trade a knight for a light square bishop, which I don't love. What I ended up doing was just retreating it, which was a mistake. We'll have to see what that was about. But anyway, so I retreated it. Let's go here. So I like white's position better because he can bring the queen over, and this is just a dominating file. His king feels safe enough to me. I don't know. It doesn't feel bad, especially now that my bishop's here. We just saw that the best move is to just push the pawns and just tear open this king side. So seeing that definitely looks vulnerable. I didn't see that before. I never think to push my flank pawns, but man, you got to push the flank pawns, especially when it's just like you're just gonna unimpeded open up the king side. So that is definitely what's good for black. But yeah, you have, maybe that's what it is. I mean, I guess it's just this open file freaks me out. The fact that I can't castle, and I could castle, I can move my queen and castle in this direction, but I don't know. This is a semi-open file. So it just felt tense. And like, not only is this a semi-open file, this diagonal is open, and because I intend to push this pawn forward, right, and this whole diagonal is open, so that's pretty wild. I don't know, but I think the moral of the story is, I'm guessing that it's because you can push these pawns. The knight gets pushed forward. I do my connect 4. Oh, actually, I wanted to see why this was a mistake. What was the best move here? Is it just taking the knight? G4. G4 is the best move. So it was good to retreat. I was correct in not trading my knight for the bishop and opening the eyes of this queen. When you give your best piece more options, like the whole idea of chess, I feel like, is well, how do you create an advantage? Is you give your pieces opportunities. That's where tactics come from. If you have opportunity, then if you give your pieces opportunity, then you will have tactic opportunities. So by trading bishop for knight and then pawn taking, it just gives this queen more options, right? Right now it only has those 3 options, but you make this trade and then you open those options too, even though some of them, obviously you can't do all of those. Those really aren't options, but you have 2 more options for your queen, which is crazy. So, but the best move was bishop g4. Why didn't I like bishop g4? It's probably a silly reason. I feel like I thought about it, and I don't know. You can just kick my bishop around. Yeah, you can just kick my bishop around, which I don't love. But another fundamental rule is every time you push the pawns in front of the king, it weakens his safety. So let's see, if I would have done this, let's just see what happens. So this is the best move. I bet this is an inaccuracy or something. Let's see. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good for white. You don't push the pawns in front of your king. So yeah, and then maybe my next best move is what? Oh shoot, I didn't see that. I can just take the pawn, because look at this. Wop wop. That's sweet. And that was the best move. Those are the best moves. Yeah, and then that's a yeah, that's not good for black. So that was a cool move. And this is probably isn't a good move because I'm blocking my H pawn advance. Neat. Knight comes out. Why is that an inaccuracy? Let's see. 1 to 2. Let's just see what the best move is. I don't think I'm really gonna get this. G6. See what the moves are. G4. G4 is the best move. Still putting it back there. Probably the same idea. Or another good move is Queen C7. Oh, Queen C7 first. And then, I don't know. There's just a battery going on here, which is kind of cool. But I didn't like this move because it weakens. That was actually really bad. Yeah, I get that now. That's another fundamental idea. When you push a pawn, you have to be conscious of the squares that you're weakening. Every time you push a pawn, squares get weaker. And that just completely, pushing this pawn just completely allows this knight to come in with a threat. That is, yeah. And there's nothing I can really do about it except exchanging my black square bishop, which is a nice bishop to have. I like this black square bishop. Why? Because the king is not very protected. And he's on a very open black diagonal. So I definitely want to keep this black square bishop. So what did I do? I pushed the pawn, he got it in, got that in, and then I ended up doing it. But it's a mistake, and now it's equal. And yeah, he just brings the rook forward. I just thought I was completely losing at this point, which is crazy that it's still equal. It's just wild. Yeah, so what's the best move here? I'm still kind of winning. It's probably, is it just a simple retreating move? Oh no, it's probably this move. Oops, this move. I'm guessing it's that move because we've already decided that that's a really great move. But we have to check what the threats are of our knight. He has a check there. A fork of the king and the pawn. Right. So maybe it's more, maybe the best move is to just keep this knight in check and make sure he doesn't have anywhere to go. So we're gonna say this is the best move. Let's check. It's not. It's not. That's not the best move. That's crazy. It's a good move. Best move actually is knight g4. That's insane. Let's see what happens, because my next, what I'm doing next, I'm coming in to check the king. Oh, that's a, oh duh, that's, never mind. You're not doing that because you're queen. Don't do that. Yeah, so I guess it was fine to bring that bishop forward. Okay, that's cool. Finish up this review. Yeah, obviously that was good, and it's still equal there. Okay. This was a bad move. Why? Because I liked this move, I thought, because I was protecting it. But what I didn't notice, and this is what happened in the game, is I'm just pinning the knight to my queen. As this bishop comes out, and then it's pinned to the queen, and then I can't do anything. So I'm guessing his next move is the best move. Oh, it's a miss. Whoa, what happens? What happens? So what's the best move here? Because this is a definitely, I mean, it feels more like a blunder. It's three points. So where? It's like I'm losing a piece. Where am I losing a piece? What if I do this? And I move the knight again. Wait, do I have any way? I mean, I just pile up piece. I mean, this is what happened in the actual game. I just don't know how I would see it. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it just because? It might be because I'm putting my knight in a position that's just impossible to defend, right? So I'm putting my knight here. I'm like, oh, it's fine. He has one person on it. I have one person on it. It's fine. But I didn't take into account how many people he could put on it. So right now, there's one, but here's another option, 2. Here's another option, 3. Oh, no. No, yeah, 3. Here's another option, 4. And then after you pin the knight to my queen, you can easily attack with another knight because if you capture those knights, if you capture that knight, if the knight moves and you capture it, then you're just paying your queen. So it might just be that he can just pile up on my knight. But that was the worst move. So what's the best move? Oh, I missed it. Computer says G4. Duh. That was so obvious. Oh well, there you go. Whenever you have 2 pieces side by side like this with 1 square in between, you always have to look out for the pawn fork. It's just losing a piece because this moves. I can't take this because there you go. I traded the pawn. But I mean, that's my best move. Or I move my bishop and... Oh, that's even worse because I just lost 2 pieces. Yeah, so there you go. That's where that was really bad. You missed it. And that's a miss? Because... Man. What is the best move here? He messed up. I have no checks. Where is the best move? Chat, this is on you. This is the chess puzzle, because well, it's not even the best move. It's just like, what is the not losing move? What is the not losing move? I don't even... Obviously, We know that this pawn push is coming. We can't do anything about this knight. And what did I do? I did that. That feels good to me, but I guess it's definitely wrong. Well, because you have two people. Now you have two people on this knight. And I have one. You don't want to move this pawn forward because, yeah, you're getting forked. I can't move this knight. I thought about castling, but I don't think that works because I don't know what the best move is. What is my best move? I'm trying to get out of this situation. How do I get out of the situation? Oh. I give up. Knight takes g3. Knight takes g3? Really? Bishop takes c. Oh, wow. Then you fork. King f2. King takes c1. Rook takes. No, knight d4. c8. 1. And I'm up a pawn. That's crazy. That's how you get out of that situation. You find that move. That's a crazy move to find. You just take the queen trade. That's insane. Dang. Alright, finishing up here. Then he blundered here. Man, this game has so many interesting pieces to it. What is the solution? Another chess puzzle, everybody. Because I can't... Oh, it's probably the same thing now that we got a hint. We know our queen is pinned, but you have to go for the crazy moves anyway, right? So you get a knight. Oh, we gotta do a baby blur. We're doing a baby blur. Bam. Baby blur. I'm back. Back. Game. It's been a minute, an hour and 5 minutes, but I just want to finish it so I can. I messed up. You saw how bad I messed up. Oh, you can. Yeah. So I just had nothing to review, but now this game has been pretty interesting. Anyway, got a baby in the room. We got the baby blur going. Anyway, so what am I thinking? I can take the knight. He takes the queen. I fork it. He has to move his king. I get the queen. Right? So now we're, I have a knight and a queen for my queen. So I think I think at the end of it, I'm up at knight. That's why that's a blunder. Right? So +3. Queen takes c8. Knight e2 check. King f1. Get the queen. I'm up 3. Then the bishop's gonna escape. That's cool. But I'm still... oh, this looks... I'm gonna lose this piece though. No. And I would think I do... Well, it says bishop, knight b3. But then you would take b3. That's a double exclamation? I don't know. I don't understand why. It's too brilliant for me to understand. Probably just because it's an intermittent move that you mess up the pawn chain. And then I'm guessing I would take f5. Yeah, and then f5. But then, oh, it's balanced again in the end. So I didn't get a... I wasn't up a piece. But you were up 4? You were up 4 and you just had... So, yeah. Okay, it just gives me a chance to equalize. That just gives me a chance to equalize. What is the best move? What is the best move for white here? He has 2 people on here. I have 2 people on here. It might be just to bring the queen over. See, queen e1. Oh, queen e1? E1? It also says f1. And it's basically the same. So queen f1 makes sense to me. What's the next best move? I can castle, finally. That's nice. Oh my gosh, really? See, I saw this. Check the replay. And I thought my rook would end up here, so I messed that up. I would have done that. That's annoying. Yeah, I did that. What I was going to do was I was going to castle, but I didn't think I had the protection. Anyway, let's see, where are we? My d4. I did that. These are all fine moves. Doesn't matter time. And he got my he was getting my rook. So that's super interesting. That was super interesting. So where does he get the advantage? It was right there. And that's a mistake because what was the best move here? Oh, yeah. There. The mistake was that fork. And then the other mistake, yeah, what was the next? Oh, and then there was this like really complicated tactic where I just kind of get out of the weeds with that. Right, but that was the mistake. It's just crazy that it was equal here. Yeah, you gotta, so at least at my level, it's nice to do the full analysis, but at least at my level, you gotta watch out for these pawn forks. I miss them all the time. Anyway, I think that's all the time we got for this one. That was a lot of fun. Oh, why isn't it working? Oh, I gotta do both. Bam, bam, back on, boom, back on. There we go. Okay. End of stream. Check out the next Mystic Book Club this Saturday at 10:30 PST. We're going through the book Mindfulness in Plain English by Bhante Gunaratana. You can check the Discord for more information. It's definitely been a lot of fun. We've gone through the first chapter, so it's still early. Yeah, head over, check it out. Yeah, hopefully I see you there. These chess streams are just, I do play like the bots during the book club stream, and I would like to play real people, but I don't know, I'm just not good enough. So I'm just doing my chess training on stream to find new people and get them over to the book club stream. Oh yeah, anyway, that's all. This has been fun. I will see you in the next book club or in my next chess lesson. Have a good one. Goodbye.